Hello guys and welcome for another video with Finn, and in today's video I'm going to talk about the hero Raigoro, and I'm going to talk about how to obtain him, what talent tree to use on him, what are his skills, how to upgrade his skills, how to combine him with other heroes, and if he's worth using your legendary fragment on him. So how to obtain him? Raigoro is actually pretty easy to obtain. You just need to get 10 fragments in the advanced search. Sometimes you just get the hero and you unlock him straight away. So it's pretty easy to obtain him. For the talent tree, you got two options on how to use him. So you can use him on the field or you can use him as your garrison captain. So therefore you're gonna have two different talent tree. So this is my talent tree for the field. And I would focus first on the rage and then finish with this one, the damage control, to reduce the damage taken. And then you would fill up completely infantry squad talent tree. Then you would have 2 extra points. I decided to put my 2 extra points on the traveling speed to have more speed on the field. You can also use here to have more squad defense. It's up to you. And then the second talent tree I use is the garrison, and this is my garrison talent tree that I use for Thunder. So you would completely fill up the defense talent tree and then get the flank bonus damage and the regeneration for the garrison. So his skills, so his first skill is creating a shield that absorbs 9600 damage factor, or you can simply say a shield factor of 9600, and then for each enemy that attacks him, he recovers 20 rage and up to 60 rage per turn for 3 turns. So potentially you can gain 180 rage over the 3 turns, which is pretty good. But he's a really old hero, so as you can see the damage factor is actually really low compared to new heroes such as Adut, who has 12,000, or Thunder, he's got a healing factor of 2,800, but that means it's for 5 seconds, so it's like roughly 14,000, which is much higher. And it's the same like if you check Eddie, yeah, 11,300 plus the 2,500 of the shield. So yeah, his shield factor is pretty low. His second skill is increases squad counter damage by up to 20%, and when attacked, it can reduce the attacker's traveling speed by up to 25%, lasts 5 seconds, and this can happen only once every 10 seconds. The third skill is just increase of stats, attack and defense by 15%. And the fourth skill is increase the damage dealt by up to 16% when the shield is activated, so it's only for 3 turns. And then in garrison, you increase the squad HP by up to 11%. Once you awaken, you have a skill enhancement of the second skill. Yep, second skill. So the squad counter damage increased from 20 to 30%. The traveling speed reduction from 25% to 30%. And then in addition, it reduced all damage taken by the squad by 5%. How to upgrade his skills? As I said, always the first one first, and then you would upgrade the third one, because this one is it's all the stats and they happen all the time, where the other two doesn't happen all the time. So this one is only for counter damage, so it's only every basic attack, and this one is only when the shield is activated. So of course, the third skill you want to upgrade is the second one, because this one happens each time you attack somebody, and if there's a multiple squad attacking you, this is even better. And the last one would be this one, because it only happens when the shield is activated. How to combine him with other heroes? So as you can see, he's got a shield and a pretty good squad counter damage, okay? So you want to pair him with another hero that has a shield and high counter damage. It also depends on whether you use it for garrison or on the field, but that's the main principle. Try to pair him with an hero that has a shield and a high counter damage. So for the field, I'd say the best option you've got with Raigoro is Eddie, because Eddie creates a shield as well, and then here you've got a counter damage of 15%, and I think, yeah, you've got another counter damage up to 44% when you've got only infantry squad. So I'd say Raigoro AD is probably your best option on the field. And then the next one I would say is Robert. Where is Robert? Robert, because Robert will create also a shield here. And then he's got a pretty good also counter attack or counter damage. So you see when you got a counter attack, you have 20% chance to burn enemy for 3 seconds with a damage factor. So with Raigoro's skill to increase the counter damage, you will increase the damage of these skills as well. And the last option I would say to use him with is Raven. So Raven is the one of the new infantry hero, and yeah, as you can see, she creates also shields as well. So Raven is a pretty good hero, and I'd say for Garrison, Raven is probably your best option to pair Raigoro with. You can pair him also with other heroes. You can pair him with, you know, Louis is a good one. You got Jacob is a good one. You have also Victor here. Now it depends how you upgrade your hero and which hero you choose to upgrade. I'd say don't spend too much your legendary fragment on him because he's an old hero. You can probably have better option. The only hero I would not pair him with for Garrison is Thunder, because if you pair Raigoro with Thunder, that means you have 0 damage factor. You're not gonna have a skill damage. You only will make damage on the basic attack, and I don't think it's a good option. You can also pair him with Tom. I think Raigoro Tom is a pretty decent option too. The other way you can use Raigoro is to have a buffing squad or a debuffing squad. So you can pair him with on the field with Lee, for example, potentially with Thunder, but I would say not, because like nobody's gonna attack him, so it's kind of a pointless, really, I think, because you want to play him on the counter damage, unless you've got only one squad on the field, so maybe you can do something there. And then I personally use him with Alex at the moment. So Alex is buffing my squad. I think up to 5 squad, but I'm planning to use him with Bianca. I think Bianca is a really good hero for buffing your squad, and I think that's how I'm gonna use him later on. So as I mentioned, you probably should better choose another hero to upgrade with your legendary fragment, because you can get his fragments from the advanced search. Yeah, it is up to you. So that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye.